Good morning everybody. It is, what day it is, Wednesday, I think the 30th of October, and I have decided to do weekly vlogs. So there's probably an intro that's already been in talking about that, but it is about 6:50ish. My alarm didn't go off straight away, so I've only just got downstairs, but my dad has made me a tea and we're getting ready for work today because I am going to be only going into work this morning until about 11:30, and then I'm getting my stitches out, and then I'm coming back and doing some work from home, and then it's Halloween tomorrow, so I'll be working from home in the morning, then getting myself ready and going to NOX. So I hope you enjoy this first weekly vlog. Let's go. So I'm at work. I haven't done an awful lot of vlogging because it's just been a bit crazy since I got in. I'm trying not to show off all the company names or anything, but I'm going down to get myself a hot chocolate, and I'm grabbing my boss a cappuccino. I've got about 2 hours before I go to get my stitches out, so yeah, it's been alright. I've done quite a lot. I've been on the emails to MailChimp and on the phone to the IT department because we can't get any of our MailChimp emails, and it's very frustrating, but hopefully we've fixed it, fingers crossed. But yeah, I'm gonna go.
Authorizing. Thank you.
Hey guys, so I'm back. So I've just got back from having my stitches out, and they said that it looked good. There was a tiny bit that had sort of come away a little bit, just separated just a tiny bit, but she said it shouldn't be too bad, and it should be fine. It looked like it was healing nicely, so luckily that's all done. I am now back. I'm just making myself a cup of tea, and then I'm working from home. I've got some different tasks to do whilst I'm working, so I need to get the newsletter finished. I need to look at some bits to do with a social event that we're running. I need to send some emails, make some content, but luckily I've got today and then tomorrow morning to do that as well, so that should be fine. Of course I need a cup of tea. I need to eat something for lunch, but I don't know what to eat. I might just have 2 sausage rolls because I think it's like gone 1 o'clock now. Yeah, so it's like 1:05. So I think what I'm going to do is just have a little something now, and then have, because we've got chicken korma for dinner tonight, so I think I'll then eat chicken korma about like 5:30. So just something to keep me going. I feel like I'm just rambling, but I don't really know what I'm doing yet because this is kind of my first time doing a weekly vlog, and I've kind of like planned out roughly what the dates I want them to go on every Sunday, and some I've put different topics in for stuff that's happening. But yeah, so I'm gonna go work and then I will see you in a bit. Hello, I know these aren't the best angles, but we're working with it. We are now editing your one because that is going up on Friday. So I need to get this edited today, and then when I finish work tomorrow before I go to NOX, and I need it uploaded onto YouTube before Friday because I'm going out on Friday to see Jenny and Sammy. So me and Sammy and a bunch of the other girls are going to NOX at the Warner Brothers studio tour tomorrow on Halloween, and then it's a very, very late one, and last year I regretted not taking the next day off. So what I'm going to do is get back, have a nice good sleep in, then meeting up with the girls, I think around 10:30, 11. We're going to have brunch and do a couple of bits, go to St Dunstan's. I'll take you on and show you a little bit about that, and then yeah, we'll probably be out most of the evening, but I'm going to get on bed. It is now 26 minutes past 10 in the evening, and the vlog is done. Your vlog 1 is up, and you can now go watch it because it will be live before this vlog goes up. I don't know if I've said or if I've done an introduction yet, but I'm going to be weekly vlogging, so it will be Monday to Saturdays, and then editing on Sundays, and then I might show a bit of what I'm doing on a Sunday if I'm doing something, or I might start the next vlog on that Sunday. But I've started it a bit differently this time because I started midweek, so it's Wednesday. So this week I'll be doing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then some of Sunday. So to be fair, I'll probably have stuff in on Sundays, but I'm going to try and get it up on a Sunday. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying the weekly vlog so far. This is all from Wednesday, and I'm going to see you tomorrow when it is Thursday, and I'll be working from home and going to NOX at the Warner Brothers studio tour. I'll see you there. Hello everyone. It's 9:15. I should probably get out of bed now. Yeah, I look terrible, but
we're making a realistic life vlog. We're making a realistic weekly vlog. So I'm gonna get up, do my hair, and go downstairs and log on. I'm only logging on till about 12 o'clock today, so I've only got to do about 3 hours. Gosh, my eyes look bad. Now I'm going to NOX. So we're gonna need to get ready, sort our hair out. My hair is so frizzy, and I mean, this is just what my hair looks like if I don't plait it, which is why 99% of the time I plait my hair before I go to bed. But let's get up and get ready for the day.
It is now 11 AM. I have got up and I have done lots of work this morning. So I have transferred all of our social content that I've scheduled onto... Sorry, I've just realised I still haven't done my hair. I have transferred all my content that I've scheduled on LinkedIn for next week. I have sent that over to the marketing executive, Yaz, who I work with. She is doing a marketing executive apprenticeship and we work together. We're both on marketing. So I've sent it to her. I have had my I've had my weekly marketing meeting. My annual leave for Christmas was approved, so whoop, very, very excited. I'm off from the 23rd until the 1st, which is really exciting. So I'll go back on the 2nd. And there's going to be lots of stuff. I am planning on doing Vlogmas this year, which will include some weekly vlogs. So I'll do my weekly vlogs within Vlogmas, but there is so much fun content to come. I'm really, really planning it. I'm holding myself accountable now. What have I got? I've got an hour left, so I'm just going to kind of finish up a few jobs, get a few things sorted, and then I really need to have a shower and get washed and get ready to go out. So the next time you'll see me is when I am showered and possibly ready, doing my hair, don't know. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so that is me done for the working day. What I'm going to do now is have a quick cup of tea. I've started editing this weekly vlog that you're currently watching because I'm going to try and like edit each day as it happens, but I just didn't edit yesterday's because I was editing the York vlog instead. And then I'm going to go and shower, as I said, because I already said to you that the next time you see me I'd be washed and dressed, and I'm not. But I just want to update you so you can kind of see realistically what I do. The first few weekly vlogs are going to kind of just be trials because I don't really know what I'm doing. So I apologise if they're a little bit everywhere, but hopefully I'll be able to get more in the flow of them and then kind of be able to condense it down and kind of show you more things that you'll be interested in. So let me know what you're interested in seeing, what you'd like to see, and if this vlog has been interesting for you so far. So I keep trying to edit my second York vlog and my laptop keeps freezing and it's so frustrating. And yes, I'm in a British jersey. I'm just wearing this until I get changed, but I'm editing the second York vlog, so I'm very excited. I've got Harry Potter on in the background. Woo. It is 2:05 and the vlog is done. Now I've taken so we had lots and lots of footage of us just like on the train, which is probably about an hour's worth of footage of us just kind of on the train, like B-roll and stuff like that. And I didn't have as much kind of like vlog footage, so what I've done is like made it into a shorter video so that it's not too long, so it's kind of like to the point and precise, but you get enough of the magic. So I think it's about 5 minutes long of a vlog. I just didn't see the point in you just watching like 30 minutes of us playing cards on the train, so I've just put it down to like sections, so you get to see a little bit of Whitby, you get to see the trains. There's 2 different train stations that we go to, or 3 because we go to Whitby as well. And it's just been so much fun and such a joy to vlog it, and I loved it. And the next one that I'm going to edit, probably not now because I've got about an hour before we need to leave, but is the Hole in the Wand, which is the Wisden Golf in York, and oh my gosh, that Wisden Golf is amazing. So make sure you check that video out as well. I think by the time this goes up I'll have put out vlog 1, but vlog 2 will be coming the following Friday, and vlog 3 the Friday after that. So yeah, I need to get ready, get all magical, and get ready to go to the spookiest Halloween party in town. So we are at the Warner Brothers studio tour for NOX. I'm so excited. I just got a necklace because I forgot my necklace. Sammy's just touched up her makeup. Mum and Karen are just through there buying a few bits, and we're gonna go in because it's NOX. I'm so excited. I can't wait to take it with me. NOX if I haven't already very, very soon. But I'm now in London. I'm actually at Liverpool Street with Jenny and Samantha. They are inside at the moment. I'm going to try their toasted marshmallow hot chocolate for the first time, and I just figured I'd try it with you guys. That, oh my gosh, 10 out of 10, that's so good. That is really good. But now I'm gonna have my McDonald's and then we're gonna go to St Dunstan, which is gonna be so much fun. Sammy's not been there, so I'll take you with us. You're on the vlog, just FYI.
Hello vlog. Hi vlog. That's it. I forgot my wire was in my pocket. Completely. Hello. Did you just say hello? Hello. How are you doing? Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. You're right. Are we going high in London? Hi. Hello. Oh my gosh, she's so cold. You got 10 points, Gryffindor. Not even Gryffindor. You got 10 points, Slytherin. You got minus 100. Whee! Do I have to tell Dumbledore? You weren't doing it.
We're at St
Hi.
Dunstan's, guys.
Bye.
We've been doing some photos.
We're doing some spells.
We're doing spells.
She stole my wand. Oh.
Yeah. Hope you guys are enjoying the weekly vlog. It's a bit chaotic. Okay, weekly vlog, as you can see behind me. I started the task of trying to reorganise the entire room. It is not going very well. There is so much to do and I'm so stressed. But I did want to talk to you guys about NOX, so I just need to get this done so I can make that clip. I don't know when it's going to be in, but there's stuff that I want to talk to you about NOX, but I'm so stressed because there is so much here, and I have literally the box room of the house, so I have so much stuff and absolutely nowhere to put it. I'm just like, cry. Does anybody else have this problem, and how do you deal with storage? Because I literally have like maybe an arm's length of like walk-in space between my units and my bed, and that's about it, and the rest is like boxes. So how do people store stuff? Like, I need to get this sorted. I'm going to get this taken. I'm going to get just another one of these shelves, and I'm going to get it like basically put the whole way across so I can put all my bags on it. It's all messy, I know, but yeah, if you could give me some advice, I'd really appreciate it. And I just wanted to be honest, because this is what it looks like right now. I've pulled everything out and I'm trying to organise it because I've just had bags piled up on my sides, and now I'm like, okay, now I've got to organise it. Wish me luck. Okay guys, long time no see. So I'm actually just going to brush my hair and talk about NOX. It's Sunday night. Now normally I would actually want my vlog to be up today, but as you'd have probably seen if I included the last clip, I had an absolute tip of a room. I'd pulled everything out. Basically for the last few weeks I had been sent like PR, I'd bought things. Oh, so I got the hiccups. I bought things, I just had stuff everywhere, and I had them like lining up on the wall in bags and boxes, but I was like, no, I need to get this sorted. I wanted to do it 2 weeks ago, but then obviously I hurt my leg and ended up getting stitches. So now that I've actually got time to do it, I thought I would do it today, and it's pretty much done. I just need to hoover now. But whilst I'm plaiting my hair and getting ready for bed, because as soon as I've done this, I'm gonna edit this and then upload it straight to YouTube. I thought I would just have a little chat with you guys about NOX. So I went to NOX, which, if you don't know, I think it's a night full of madness or a night full of darkness. It's basically an after hours event at the Warner Bros. Studio tour. And I just thought I'd compare and contrast in the last 2 years, because there were things that, you know, we wanted improved from 2023 into 2024, and then there are things that they obviously put into place and things that, to be honest, I think could have been done better.
and I want to be 100% transparent with you. And I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it, because I did. I literally had such fun with my friends. And the Death Eaters were great, and I'm going to get into that more in a little bit. But I just want to, talk to you, because the ticket was £150 this year, and that's obviously an awful lot of money compared to, I mean, last year's was 120, which is also a lot of money. But last year we had longer, so you know what? I'm just going to go into it because it'll just be easier. I have got notes on my laptop, so my laptop is just going to sit on my knee as I'm plaiting my hair. So as I said, last year's event was £120, and this year's event was 150. So it was a rack up of about £30 more. And I mean, this is pretty standard for most events, especially by Warner Brothers. If something does well one year, they will just rack up the price the following year. But you would hope that when they rack it up, that they would, make improvements, make it better, things like that. So last year we paid 120, but we got about £70 worth of sweets. We had sweets like exploding bonbons, we had chocolate frogs, we had Bertie Bott's every flavour beans. Can't think what else. We had chocolate wand. We had like loads of things. About £70 worth of sweets. Whereas this year, unfortunately, we didn't get that much. We only had about £30 worth of sweets. So we got a chocolate wand, we got chocolate coins, Bertie Bott's, a dark mark lolly, and some popcorn. And as far as I'm aware, unless I've missed it out, that was what we got. So compared to last year's £60 to £70 worth of sweets for a £120 ticket, and this year's £30 worth of sweets for a £150 ticket, that's quite a lot. So in that sense, I personally don't think the £150 price tag was obviously worth it in terms of the sweets, because what they get you to do is, whilst you go around the tour, I'm actually going to detach this and talk. So what they do is you go around and you basically trick or treat. It's basically adult trick or treating. Last year they had it in this little cauldron, which was plastic and just snapped. If I'm honest with you, I've literally just thrown mine away from last year because I got it out the cupboard and it was completely snapped. And I thought, why have I kept this? It's broken. Which obviously was cute, but they were just cheaply made. They weren't deep enough and they didn't work. This year they listened to what we asked. We asked them if we could have some tote bags, and they did it. And we got a tote bag, which I will put a picture in here because my tote bag is currently packed away at the second. But what we would have loved them to do is to make it a little bit more, maybe put like the poster on the front, because they literally just wrote NOX in it, which obviously it was lovely and I like the tote bag and I will use it, but there could have been far more done to it, considering we paid £150. And what they've done, I definitely could have done using my Cricut. Probably a lot more on there. I probably could have put the thing, what do you call it, the poster on, or I would have put a dark mark on that glowed in the dark, something really, really fun. I would have really leaned into it, especially as we're paying £150 a ticket. So last year we went in at it was either 7:15 or 7:45, I can't remember, but you got a half an hour in the Great Hall. This time, that literally between going in and then going through after the hall, you had 15 minutes before the next group. So it was literally, you went in and you did the screen where you watched a bit at the beginning, then you go to, sorry, spoilers ahead, then you go to the Great Hall, and then after that you would go into the so you'd see the Great Hall doors opening, and then you would go into the Great Hall. Last year they had canapes. We didn't have canapes this year. We did get a drink this year, which was nice, but the dry ice didn't work like it did last year, which was, kind of like the big effect. And literally within 5 minutes, the Death Eaters had come in, and then within 2 minutes, and bearing in mind last year there was about 10 Death Eaters, I can't remember, it was like 5 to 10 Death Eaters. This year you had 2 Death Eaters storm in, and then by the time you got around to wanting to take a picture, they were gone. So we literally turned around, I didn't even get a chance to get a picture, because they were just all gone. And then we were being kicked out of the hall. So that was a bit of a negative. But last year, obviously, we had a really nice time in there. We had about 20 minutes, half an hour. Back onto the sweets, because I forgot a bit. So when you're going around, as I said, you do trick or treating. Now, last year, they were just laid out on tables. So you would just go pick one up, put it in your cauldron and walk off. And there was a interactor that was kind of guarding it. This year, you had this little map. And as cool as it was, it kept getting lost in the bag. And you weren't allowed to get a sweet unless you got it's stamped, so you have to keep like digging into the tote bag even to get the lanterns. Like last year they just had people handing them out, I think, or they had, like, I got mine handed to me, whereas this year I had to wait in this really long queue to get in the lantern to go through the Forbidden Forest. I liked the fact last year that there was pretty much no queuing and you just kind of like got to go in. Oh, I forgot to mention there's 3 different slots, so I don't remember what they were last year, but I think it was something like 7:15, 7:45, and 8:15, whereas this year it was 7:45, 8, and 8:15. So we went in at that 8 o'clock slot. Um, and I want to like say some good points. So we had some really fabulous interactions with the cast members or interactors and the Death Eaters. Last year it was a little bit easier to kind of like understand what was going on with the Death Eaters because you could kind of clearly see what they were doing, and they had like set things that they were doing, so they would come up to you and interact with you. This year there was more wandering, which was really, really cool, but it took us until about halfway around the tour to actually kind of work out how to get their attention. And honestly, if you wanted their attention, you had to go over and ask for it. Whereas last time they were kind of going up to people. Whereas this year, the only way they were kind of going up to you was if you were dressed in like a Hufflepuff uniform, or a Slytherin uniform. If you were dressed up as like a Death Eater or something more witchy vibes, they kind of didn't really interact with you, and I think they didn't really know how to interact with us because we were like, yes, we want this interaction. We weren't scared of them, so I think if you're scared of them, you got more. Like they were jumping out on people, and if you screamed, then you got more interaction. So I guess if you're gonna go, just make yourself jump, like, because you'll get more interaction from them. But about halfway around we did get so much more interaction, and I'm not saying that they weren't good, they were really, really good. Like we were going up and asking them for photos and videos and stuff, but yeah, the Death Eaters were absolutely amazing, and honestly they made the night. It was just so much fun, and you'd have seen some clips, and I'm putting more on my Instagram and TikTok because I wanted to live in the moment a bit more, so I took more just kind of like on my phone here as I was kind of watching over the top. I really enjoyed all the choreography they did, or the dancing, as me and Samantha like to annoy Karen by saying that they were doing the ballet, which was really funny. What else did I want to say? Yeah, the interactors were absolutely fab. Absolutely loved it. Death Eaters were fab, and obviously the company of the people I went with was amazing. Personally, for next year, I don't think I'm going to try and go for NOX. I think I'm going to try and go during the day on like just a normal dark arts day, because although you don't get as much Death Eater interaction, there's definitely, you still get kind of enough, and I feel like I've had the Death Eater interaction. If you're going specifically to interact with the Death Eaters, then it's probably worth it for you because you get so much Death Eater interaction. However, if you're going like, if you're kind of looking at the budget and you're thinking, is the £150 justifiable? For me personally, it wasn't justifiable, and I won't be going again. Like if it's £150, if it was 120 and we got the same perks as 2023, then yeah, I probably would. But for what we had this year, we're just going to go in the day next year. Just a couple of suggestions of things that they could do to improve. The tote bag was amazing and it worked really well, but rather than making us queue, let's avoid all that queuing. Give us a tote bag right at the end with all the sweets in it, because then we can just enjoy the rest of it. I know that you want us to like go trick-or-treating, but it just kind of took away some of the magic because we spent so much time queuing. Included in that, more sweets and options. There were no chocolate frogs, exploding bonbons, and things like that this year. And we got so many less sweets. Canapes. Where did the canapes go? Alright, they weren't great last year, but we got canapes and we've paid £30 extra, so I'd like to see the canapes back. If you're going to keep it the way it was this year, then you need to drop the price. It needs to be £120 again, even £100. If it was like £100, it probably would have been worth it. But 150 wasn't worth it at all. And make it longer, because so we got there at 8. We got there at 6 and had dinner and went to the shop. But if you're starting at 8, you're basically kicked out by midnight, so you're only getting 4 hours, and you can pay £56 and go through literally 8 a.m. till 10 p.m. if you wish to. And I've definitely done 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. before, and it's a vibe. It's so much fun. You are knackered afterwards, but make it longer. You know, give us a little bit more time in the Great Hall. Give us that interaction time. Give us time to, like, even if, for example, you have like, you know, like party food, like mini hot dogs, sausage rolls, like stuff like that. It doesn't have to be anything expensive. Chicken nuggets. Give us a little bit more time. Even if you don't do it in the Great Hall, do it in one of the other rooms, or have it so that you sectioned off
somewhere so that we can do that. But yeah, I overall did have an amazing time, and we've actually started to plan our Halloween getaway next year, because we're always going to do dark arts for Halloween. I mean, who isn't going to do a dark artsy Halloween? I have got McFly booked for the 30th of October next year, so whatever I do, I'll kind of do around that. But it's going to be a tradition that we all get together for Halloween, I think, every single year, and do something Harry Potter related. So I wouldn't say don't go, but I would say just know that what you get in wasn't as much as the previous year, but hopefully 2025 they're going to fix that and it will all be better. Anyway, I've rambled on for literally like 12 minutes now. I hope you've enjoyed this weekly vlog. I'm going to be starting next week's weekly vlog literally, well, I'll either start it after this or I'll start it in the morning. But I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Let me know of anything you'd like to see next time, if there's things that you think I can improve on. Obviously this is the first time, I don't really know what I'm doing, and hopefully this time next week it will be out earlier than this week's was. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to watch more, and turn the notification bell on so you are notified every single time I upload. And if you want to see any more of my videos, please click here. I hope you're having the most magical day, and I hope this audio worked. Love you, bye!